So it's been almost a year, and I haven't shared that I have transitioned from the Baptist church into a Kojic church. I don't think that I've shared it. Maybe I did, but let me just share with you today's experience. God is so faithful and so good. When He had me to leave where I was, He told me to go where the oil is. Now, I go to a traditional church where not much has changed as far as the interior and things of that nature, but God said go where the oil is. And since I've been there, the oil has been flowing. Before I got there, the oil was flowing, but God is consistent in His confirmation of why it is that He sends us to a place where He wants us to be. Now, while I'm there where the oil is flowing, God has been talking to me about light. And He's given me several revelations on light. I have done several videos that just are not coming together because I guess it's not the timing, or the enemy is just pressing for me not to get it out, but I'm going to get it out soon. But anywho, today's service was absolutely confirmation and such a blessing to me, because one of the things that my pastor did, he called all of us up and he anointed each and every one of us to not only be of service in the building, but to go out and to make disciples, as God said. He's not stuck on four walls. It's about getting people, drawing people to Christ. And in drawing people to Christ, we're not trying to get people to us. We're trying to get people to Christ. The people that we get to Christ, we're more than welcome to invite them to fellowship. But it's not just about the fellowship. It's about the inviting and getting people to Christ. And that was just something that was just so crucial for me to hear, to know that it's not about us having to take the gifts and use the gifts only in the building. Like, you can't be your own separate go ye into the world type of people and draw all men unto Christ, unless you under this label, or you under this title, or you under this banner and things of that nature. So it was like liberating today to hear him say what it is that he said, because he recognized that the power of God cannot be contained, and God ordained us all, and God called us all to go, whether you're licensed or not. And that was just so refreshing to hear. I wanted to share that with somebody who may need to hear. It's not always about the denomination and you sitting and waiting for somebody to give you the opportunity. God has already equipped you to do the work that He's called you to do. He talked today about the leaves, he talked about the branch, and then he talked about the root. The root is that person, that those people that are solid and in position, and they're not going to move no matter what comes, no matter what winds blow and things of that nature. He talked about the leaves being easily to be blown away with the winds, and the branches, whenever they're out of place and grow old, or the strong wind comes, or something comes that's devastating, the branch gets popped off and it's moved away from the vine and from the tree. But that root, the root of the tree, is unmovable. No matter how much wind blows or what happens, the root is going to stand steadfast and unmovable. And he encouraged us to be that type of root in whatever we do for Christ. The center focus was on Christ, not on a building, not on a denomination. But whenever we reach people near, of course, we want to come together and assemble with the saints and things of that nature, come together in prayer, come together in worship, come together to strengthen one another. But I just thought that was just like magnificent. It just blew my mind today that not only did he allow each and every member to come up and be anointed, but he released us to go and to be about the Father's business. But in being about the Father's business, we make sure that we're not drawing people to us, but that we are drawing people to Christ, because we are all ordained to preach and to go. Not just him, but all of us. And I love that. I went where the oil is. The light is there. The oil is there. The plan and the will of God is there. And I'm just watching God put things into place. Because one of the things all of you know about me, I don't give a hill of beans about no pulpit, no title, or anything of that nature. The only thing I want to do is be about my Father's business and love on people and see people healed and made whole. And that's the purpose of what Jesus called us to do. So I encourage you, don't be caught up and just trying to be and fit in with everybody else. Do the work of God. If you're doing it from the right heart, from the right spirit, God will open doors and give you the confirmation that you need to move forward and be about his business. Be blessed.